What's up, everyone? Welcome back to CNC Auto Works. Today we're going to be pulling the windshield out of a Mustang project we've been working on. We want to get it out so we don't get any sparks or anything on it, because grinding sparks or welding sparks, it'll ruin glass. So we've picked up this windshield removal kit from Harbor Freight. It gives you a roll of little fine cable. Gives you this little deal with a little notch on the end to insert the cable through the windshield, and it gives you these little handles. I'm gonna cut about 2.5, 3 foot of this cable, and we're gonna insert it through the windshield. We're gonna show you how to do that, and then I'm gonna show you how these handles attach to this cable, and then we'll get to cutting this windshield out. And come inside the car here and take your little tool and catch a piece of that wire in that groove. You're going to turn it sideways. You're going to push it through the glue of your windshield. And I kind of turn it sideways and just feed it through a ways. And then there you go. Got your cable through your windshield. And you can start attaching your handles. Now these handles, I'm not real sure how they work, but I'm assuming you insert the cable through the bottom, run it all the way up the top, and then stick your cable through this hole, and then just pull that back down, and it holds that cable. I'm going to run it in this hole. There's a little groove it runs up. It's machined into there. I kind of bent that cable so it makes it a little harder. I'm going to feed it through the whole thing. Comes out the top. Shove it through that hole. And just let it drop back in. And that's secured in the handle. I'm going to do the same thing on the inside. And then we're going to show you how to start cutting this glue out. Start cutting that glue. You're going to take the handles. You're going to kind of pull on them. You want to keep the cable as close to the glass as you can on the inside and outside. And you're just going to saw it back and forth. Oh, that glue's pretty soft. Oh, there's some good glue. May have to replace the cable a few times. This cable's pretty thin. It does break every now and then. You just kind of hold pressure and kind of saw it around. Corners get a little tough sometimes, but just be sure not to put too much pressure. You don't want to break the glass. After we get this one out, I'll actually show you how to or how I remove a windshield that actually has a gasket instead of the glue in. I can't reach any more from this side, so I'm going to have to go to the other side and pull that cable. Just going to go to the other side. Continue to pull and saw as you go. Just kind of cuts right through that glue. Once you get the windshield out, you're going to want to clean the glue off of the mounting surface and the windshield itself. Unless you're installing a new windshield, then you just dispose of the old one. Seems like we're hung up on something. It's not not really cutting.
It's going slow.
The slow and easy is the name of the game here. You definitely don't want to break your windshield. And if you get too aggressive, that cable's pretty thin stuff. You'll just break that cable. I guess that's why they give you a whole roll, because they know it's probably only going to take 1 or 2 windshields out. But you just continue around the whole windshield like this, and we'll get back with you once we cut this out and show you how easy it is. Once you get that cut, this windshield just flop right out. And then I'll kind of go through on this car, the windshield and the back glass actually just glue in. So I really don't have nothing here to show you how to do a windshield or a back glass that has a gasket, but I'll try to explain it. See there, once you get the majority of that cut, we didn't even cut the bottom. We just cut up the sides and the top. And we just pushed the windshield from the top, and it just broke the bottom loose. But super easy, super simple. Just take your time. See, the windshield's still in one piece. You got it? Everything's just in one piece. We'll be able to clean that up, and after we get done restoring this car, we'll be able to throw that windshield right back in it. We just wanted to get it out before we wound up messing it up with any kind of sparks or grinder or anything like that. Let me get this windshield out of the way, and I'll try to explain how to do the gasket style. There's actually 2 different ways. Actually 2 ways that I'll pull a windshield out, or a piece of glass that actually has the rubber gasket. If the gasket is ruined, I will take a box cutter and I will just stick it in beside the glass. I'll stick it in beside the glass, and I just cut that rubber gasket all the way around, and then you can just push the window out. But if you're trying to save the glass, what I do is I get a little piece of 1/4-inch nylon rope, and you can go on the inside, and you can actually just kind of peel the gasket back, slide the nylon rope through. You'll just slide it through the edge, slide it through the edge of the glass, and you'll kind of do like we just did right there. You'll just kind of pull that rope. It helps to use a little bit of soapy water, but you just kind of saw that nylon rope back and forth, and it'll actually dismount that rubber gasket, and you'll be able to save your gasket, glass, and all in one. But you know, on older cars like that, like this, all the gaskets are ruined, so I just actually cut them and just get rid of them altogether, because you're going to be replacing with new. But on the newer stuff, you do use nylon rope, and it's kind of nice to always have the nylon rope, because I don't know if any of you have ever heard of roping in a glass, but you can use the nylon rope. You just put it in the groove of the gasket where where the edge sits, and you actually rope in the glass, and it really just sucks your glass in. It's just called roping in your glass. It's maybe a video for another day when I do come across something that has to be installed that way. I'll be able to share that with you. But until then, that's going to be it for this video, guys. Hopefully this will help some of you guys. I want to thank everybody for watching. And until next time, we'll catch you guys later.